Welcome to my Larapinta As You've Never Seen It series of videos. This video is day 4. Day 4 I wake up at Loretta's lookout and it's really windy, like unbelievably windy. So I hightail it off there down through Mesic Gully, and yeah, I've just never experienced winds like that. Then enjoy the really nice walk up towards Standley Chasm. Yeah, with lots of shoulders and dips, and yeah, kind of a few more than you expect actually, but yeah, quite a hard trek. But yeah, once I got into Standley Chasm, it was a well-earned burger and chips, and vanilla milkshake. Yeah, really enjoyable. Plus I got to have a shower. So yeah, sit back, enjoy this video, and yeah, if you like it and you want to see how I went on the subsequent days, yeah, press subscribe. Enjoy. Good morning. Well, it was quite windy last night, if you give my hair. Thankfully I was a little bit protected by this, and the wind was sort of skipping across the top of me, but yeah, it was quite windy all night, and it still is. And when I woke up in the middle of the night, this is what I saw. The most amazing sight I think I've ever seen. Well, don't know, I've seen a few of them, but certainly up there. Just absolutely incredible the way the moonlight was skipping across the clouds like that. Yeah, there's a lot of horrible shit happening in this world at the moment, but nature is just something else. It is so beautiful. Alright, it's yeah, just after 7:30, so I'm going to head off and yeah, get to somewhere where it's a little bit less windy and have some breakfast. Starting off without coffee, that's unprecedented. Anyway, see how we do. Just had a muesli bar and should be okay. Yeah, apart from the wind, it's beautiful, beautiful morning. Right, let's crack on. Man, it's windy. It's blowing me off my balance. Oh man, it's so windy. I've never been anything like it. This is a beautiful spot. You hear the birds, a few gust gums. The trek's a bit tricky. It's bush tucker if you know how to treat them. This one here. Yeah. Solid as a rock. Well, that's my first ascent and descent here. I don't know how that compares to others, but yeah, it's a little bit technical. Not for the faint-hearted. Okay, we're now at Miller's Flat, so got a bit of shady bit and had my breakfast. Right, I've got about 4k to go. It's about 9:45, I think. About that. Yeah, so plenty of time for get there for burger and chips. got a few steep inclines and declines coming up through that area there. So I've got another litre of water with me to get me the 4 kilometres, but I know it's fairly strenuous, and yeah, I felt it was a little bit touch and go, particularly for me, so I have just pinched a litre of water from these frogs. Hopefully they've got plenty enough to get through, and yeah, obviously sterilising it, so yeah, just as a bit of a buffer. And look at this. This is the smallest water hole you're ever going to find, and look, there's little tadpoles in there. Now you fellas are going to have to develop quickly. Another beautiful spot. There's just no shortage of beauty in this place. It's just amazing. You just don't want to take any part of this track for granted and just stop and appreciate it. So I'm just having a bit of a breather. Yeah, I've found that if you're starting to feel a bit weary or tired, yeah, best to stop for a couple of minutes and have a bit of a drink, and I might even have a snake, and yeah, just relax a bit, and yeah, after a couple of minutes, you feel like a new person when you get started again. I know this is going to sound a bit strange, but this reminds me of, well, the experience reminds me of Disneyland. I went to Disneyland as a young adult, just by myself, and I went there to go on all the cool rides, Space Mountain and all that, and one of the lines of these things was just way too long, and it was quite close to Peter Pan's Flight, which is obviously children's ride, but I thought, oh bugger it, I might as well see what it's like. So I'm standing in line, and all these parents with children are looking at me, and then sort of looking down to see where my children were, and of course I didn't have any, but anyway, that ride was amazing. It was just it just blew my mind, and I came out of that sort of thinking, I shouldn't make assumptions around certain experiences, and I feel exactly the same here. It's kind of I've kind of made assumptions, I guess, on some elements of the track, and just thought going up here would just be rocks and I don't know, a few shrubs or whatever, and it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it really is really, really beautiful. And I don't know, I've watched so many YouTube videos, maybe people haven't videoed these bits, or maybe I haven't been paying attention, or maybe I'm a little bit starry-eyed about the whole thing, I'm not too sure, but yeah, these little sections are just absolutely stunning. Just yeah, didn't expect it at all. Right, presumably I'm going up through there. Hope so. Right, so up there and across there. Well, that's an interesting bit. I've decided if I took all the hard bits of all the hard walks that I've ever done and put them all together, I think I'd be getting the Larapinta Trail. So my conclusion so far is that nothing is super difficult, or more difficult than I've experienced, either walking up and down the valleys of Apollo River, or Striding Edge, or Helvellyn, or And Bungonia National Park, some of the slopes there. But the difference is, there's a lot of it on this trail. It is just hard bit after hard bit, really. Nice little camping site there. With this wind. Okay, next bit, down here, and then up through there. Then we've got burgers. Such a cruel trail, having gone up that little ascent. Now I've got to go down here and back up there. I don't know what my finger is there. Then we're there. Alright, I've had a shower, I've had a shave. My clothes are washing it as we speak. Just going to go down into the chasm and have a look in there. Feeling, yeah, much better. And also, obviously, had the burger and chips, which was fantastic. And a vanilla milkshake, which went down really nicely. Amazing spot, isn't it? Look at that up there. Another place you can understand why it's special.